when you do something and it turns into, when you do something you enjoy and it turns into your business, and you've been doing it for 5 years and you love it, and you're passing it on to your daughter who's 10 years old, you've actually found the right connection. Frances did that. Frances started off, born in Georgia, went to Texas. Her sister told me last week we were talking, she kind of fibbed on her. Frances could sell anything. She'd go to a garage sale, she'll sell the shoes off the people that are standing in line to get in there. After 5 years, she's achieved platinum status, which means $10 million in sales. Her intent is to double that, and the time frame is up to her to sit down and talk to you about. But the thing that's cool about her is that she is passionate about what she does, she's passionate about her family, and she really takes the personal touch when she's dealing with. You can Google, but you don't get Frances. I give you Frances of Magical Vacations by me.
Aw, thank you. Thank you. So, how many of y'all have ever said or heard someone say, I just can't afford a vacation? Or, I want to go, but I can't do everything I want to do. Yeah, we've heard that once or twice. Not Derek, thank God. So, the reasons people don't have magical vacations is because they run out of money. How many times have you been at the end of your trip or heard someone at the end of their trip and they said, oh, we had to go get some ramen noodles and nuke them in the Quick Trip microwave, because we ran out of money. We didn't budget properly. So what I'm going to talk about today is how to plan ahead and how I plan. Yes, things are usually less expensive on cruises if you go off season and you book a month out. But guess what? That's not when most people take their vacations. They take their vacations July 4th. They take their vacations Christmas. They go Thanksgiving. The best thing to do is plan a year to 2 years out in advance. Oh my gosh, that means people are thinking about their vacations that far ahead. That is the best time to do it. Because for the same budget, you go on a 3-night Bahama cruise for spring break this year, you can add just a couple of $100 more and go on a 7-night cruise next year. And you're able to save, you're able to do the shore excursions, you're able to have that extra special drink of the day without even having to bat your eye or start counting everything. Let me tell you how I plan my vacations and how I work with my clients. This little thing right here, my children absolutely love it when I pull this out. To y'all, it's a little, probably needs to be laundered badly. But to my children, it represents our vacations. So coming up, I have 4 trips planned. However, I don't like putting things on credit card. I like being able to have access to my money whenever I need it. And I love saving. Who does not love to save a little bit of money? So I do gift cards. I think of everything that I may need, and I purchase a gift card. I'm driving down to Orlando for an event next month. Guess what? I'm going to go to Universal. I'm going to be there for 4 nights for one of their familiarization trips. I went ahead and I purchased Universal gift cards at Kroger so I can get my Kroger points, which is 4 times the value. So of this $100, it's $40, 400 points on my Kroger. Well then, so that will help cover all of my expenses at Universal. Well, guess what? I'm gonna need gas, right? Gas cards. Purchased at Target. I saved 5% on them. So I'm saving 5% on top of my gas. Then the reason why I started doing all of this and why I encourage my clients to do that is because of my husband. I love him. He's cheap. And he will tell you that he is cheap. And he always hated pulling out the credit card and swiping it, looking at that food bill and going, oh, or at the end of the vacation going, I did have the steak on Monday. I should probably go for the cheaper chicken today, when he really wanted another steak. So that's how I started just purchasing gift cards and planning our trips well in advance. Most of my vacations are about a year out. It's when I start planning. Some of them fall through. Some of them happen in 4 weeks. But I'm constantly planning. I'm encouraging my clients to plan. Guess what? Whenever you start doing your vacation planning and you get your whole family on board and excited about it, birthdays become a lot easier. You give them a $25 Carnival gift card to go on their Carnival cruise, and then you give the kid a small toy. Guess what? Your kids are just as excited about that Carnival cruise as they are that small toy. You're helping instill savings for them and how to actually plan. And people are like, well, I don't like Carnival, I don't like Disney, I don't like Universal. How can I plan for my beach vacation? Because I'd much rather spend a week at a condo in Panama City than go to any theme park. Very easily. You're going to have to drive to Panama City. Purchase gift cards for gas. You're going to have to probably eat on that 6 to 8 hour drive. Guess what? McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A is probably where you're going to stop. Go ahead and purchase a gift card for that. That way you're not constantly pulling out, having to check your bank statement, and it just really just helps keep everything flowing. Now, I'd like to go to number 3, the reason why people do not have unmagical vacations. They're uninsured. Just like you insure your home, just like you insure your retirement, you have to plan on the unexpected. Travel insurance is very inexpensive in the long run. I just had a client about 6 months ago decline his travel insurance. He's going to Disney. He has 2 small children. Why would he need travel insurance? They're all healthy. Second day in, child comes down with strep. They have to go to urgent care. That is a $500 bill at urgent care. 4 days into the trip, he steps off of a ride, trips over his own shoelaces, and breaks his ankle. $3,000 bill plus, and he was like, "Oh, that's okay. I have insurance." Yeah, his insurance isn't covering any of it because it's in the state of Florida versus right here in his own hometown, in his own little HMO. So for a price of $159 is how much it would have cost him to insure his entire trip. He ended up almost tripling everything and losing money on the resort, losing money on the trip, and not having a very magical time, even 3 months after when he's still trying to pay off all the bills. So whenever y'all start thinking, whenever you hear people say, "I can't afford a vacation," have them contact me and my team. We're able to plan far out, a year and a half. I've already booked cruises for April 2016, Star Wars on the Disney Fantasy, if anyone knows. And then I've also booked people for Christmas this year with knowing that they don't have any intention of taking the cruise until next Christmas. But they're going ahead and they're starting to make small payments towards their cruise. So whenever that cruise does come up in December 2016, they're able to just pay, it's already paid off. Thank you very much.